horn sounds for new arrival. Who would it be?
هلو گایز، خوش اومدید به یه ویدیو دیگه از اساسین DLC جدیدش. یه مقدار دیر شد، ببخشید، ولی خب حالا یه سری مسائل پیش اومد، ولی توی مدتی که ویدیوش نمیذاشتم و در واقع تموم شده بود استوریش، اصلا آپگریدش کردم. اصلا یه وضعیه الان، یه وضعیه الان پاورش که آخره، همه رو تو رو هم گرفتم و اصلا همه چی تهه دیگه، همه چی تهه. حالا سریع بریم شروع کنیم، بیشتر وقت نکشیم، سریع بریم شروع کنیم. فقط لایک، سابسکرایب، کامنت یادتون نره و همین دیگه. بریم، کسی که تازه رسیده رو باید بریم سراغش، ببینیم چی به چیه، چی کار داره با ما. آزار
What is your purpose with him? I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland. That is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
یه سری چیز از ایرلند آوردم، میخوام ببینم شیپمو بیاره، تشریمو بیارم.
In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
یه پیام برای ما داره.
The letter is from Dublin's king.
از شاه دابلین، شاه دابلین.
The king of Dublin. Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Ranvi.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
چیز میخواد، چیش میگم، میگه شاه دابلین میخواد ترید کنه با انگلند، میخواد با تو مشورت کنه.
A blocked river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay, I will put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor. I will find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy.
چه شیلی گرفتم
What
براش.
king is it that sends me letters from Ireland?
آره، بعد خایتون بهش میگه آقا در این مورد باید با رنبی صحبت کنی. میگه که آقا کینگ به من اینو گفت، من چه میدونم دیگه. برو بریم. اصلا این دیگه پاورش تهه ها، یعنی آخرا مثلا که اگه الان دیگه همه متحدن، ولی اگه کسی میومد میخواستم مثلا بزنم کرم بریزم، با 2 تا ضربه اول داغون میشد و درجه سختی رو هم بردم بالا، چون خیلی مسخره شده بود. بودو بریم. چرا میگه آره دستینیشن کم نبود، حواسم نیست وسط دریاست دستینیشن. به جز این یه DLC دیگه هم داره که کارش منتشرش الان یادم نیست که بعدش پرونده والهالا بسته بشه.
Need to cloak myself here.
باز دوباره با خودمون مخفی کنیم. انقدر جونه زیاده نوشش زیاده دیگه اصلا آدم به این جش نیست میپره از فاصله فلان قدی. ببینم گرگی کجایی بعد این چیزو مسدود کردن رو انگار باید اوکی کنیم. قرمز بود یعنی لولش از من بالاتره.
Here's the blockade to be cleared. They will attack on sight here.
بریم فایت. دایی داداش نگاه بود چی میزنه. ولی مقدار از دستم در اومده. منظورم پری کردم. آب بزرگی تو ببخشید. لوتایی میکردیم چطور این رنگ پدید چکار نمیکنم بود. این چیز میشه. خب الان دو طرف این باید داغون. خب دقیقا چی باید داغون کنیم. باید بسید چون میشه اینو بگیر. Mama.
Like that.
بریم شمالی شداغون کنیم.
You're mine. Fire!
ای بابا بیا پایین دیگه. این صدا دلم تنگ شده. یه جونه دیگه رو باید آموبره حالا داخله یعنی
trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear.
Oh.
Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
بریم سراغ آزار. کنم تا دستان عادت کنه دوباره چیز بشه تموم بشه دیگه.
Azar, the river is clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolf-Kissed.
The scar on my neck.
My Viking name would then be Azar One-Eye.
Thank you, Azar One-Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
Irish outpost.
My cousin Blythe is alive, and King of Dublin. The not near never failed to delight.
برم این نامش رو بخونم ببینم چیه. دستم خورد پرید. اینقدر چیز هست که نامش کجایه پا؟ آها اینست. From the card of the پسر خالشه، پسر عمشه، فام نسبتی داره در واقع. اون کینگه همونه. میگه که شنیدم که آقا هر دوتامون الان یه سمت در دریای شمالی نزدیکیم. اگه مثلا وقتت آزاده بیه تجدید دیداری بکنی سری به ما بزن. میگه علاوه بر اون میتونیم مثلا کار تجارتی هم باید بکنیم و گسترش بدیم. بازار مثلا میتونه کمکت کنه و فلان. بعد میگه منتظرت هم بیاره. خب بریم سراغش. دیگه ای که نیست دیگه همین. ساجست پاورش 357 و 400 این پاورم. Salam alaikum.
Are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Yes.
Sir, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yes.
Yeah. I would like to see this land. And my cousin Barith.
Whoa. چی بالیه. خطه قرمزی بالیه. حالا اینجوری نیومده بود توی این فضای این مدلی با کشتی. شروع DrLazyyy.
Ireland, a patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Azar, how is it that Barith, as Norse as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barith as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barith's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who's he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barith will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
نمیرسیم چرا؟ و دابلین شهری هم از خودش درست کرده. پسر عمه، پسر خاله، پسر دایی، چی نمیدونم. واسه کلشون یه کلمه گذاشت کازی. دو تا کلمه گذاشت، 3 تا وزارت در حال.
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barith.
توی والهالا خب تنها ربطی که به اساسین بود هایسن بود و بسیم بود و داستان اصلی هم داستان آزگارد و اینا بود.
blood of my blood.
اینجا نمیدونم چیزی به اون ربط پیدا میکنه تو یه DLC یا نه.
And you, the 7-year-old lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
خب یعنی طرف مادریه.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There's much to tell you, Barith. But let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barith.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hall, Barith.
شیراز چی میگه اینجا؟ اما شیراز خودمونه؟
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Assar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your
خاله یا پسر دایی در خطر.
is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
I still owe you a horn of ale.
This is where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
چرا موندی اینجا؟
Barith, my micey king.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show him the bow I had you make for him.
This is for me?
ما خودمون گونا رو داریم. چی میگه؟
Best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
Of course I will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Damn good shot!
It's a very nice bow. Thank you, Barith.
Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
عربه دیدمون داد کمون بمون داد.
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Assar told me that it's a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
چی میگه؟
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
King's Hall.
Up, Barrett, Fodia.
کی تو؟ چی میگی تو؟ یکم شیش میزنه انگار.
Here we are. Please go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
آزار نه. کسی اونی خوشحال.
Hey, you're Boris' cousin. It's a grand.
Hi.
تو کی؟
Enjoying yourself?
It's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Siegfried.
I'm curious. How do you feel Barith has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man and...
Goodbye.
Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
داداشمون نکن. عربیلو. روش برید کجایی؟ اوکی برم میرسید یکم.
I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester.
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I was looking forward to meeting my cousin's son.
So, you're the cousin who Da speaks so fondly of. Is the old fool reduced to importing Vikings now?
No way. You'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then, if you've any guts worth respecting.
Fine, whelp.
You won't land a single punch.
Oh, fuse. نه من افتادم زمین. نه اون بذار بندازم زمین.
Guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I'm not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Barith can commune with the dead?
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
میگه که آقا وارید وقتی حوصله نداشته باشه.
Teach me how to hit like that sometime.
یادم بده چجور میزنی. فایت یادم بده. آره بهش میگه که وقتی حوصله اصلا نداشته باشه میره آره سر قبر بابوزرگ بعد باش درده میکنه. اینم میگه که مگه میتونه با مرده ها حرف بزنه. وای خدا. خب South of Dublin. مپ ایرلندش هم کم کوچیک نیست ها. احتمالاً اینجا باید یا نه لارشتیون.
Barith. Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a sullen debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky, moonlight on snow.
تعریف میکنه از گذشته‌هاشون که بیماری بوده و هیچ کی راشون نمیداده اینا راشون.
And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This? A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come, if we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
الان
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
What the fuck?
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer, Barith. I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we searched the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Boris Makiboy, give yourself up.
What?
Find his hand.
Who are these men?
You bastards!
Nice.
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding.
Let's see you, old friend.
That's certain.
را بیفت تو رو خدا تون براخه نکن چی جوری داره را میره باید برم رسیدم آخه خلواته هیچ کس نیست.
Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
ما 100 تا از این کینگا رو میارزیم. را بیافت دیگه.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flan does not embrace you, Barith. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two, but then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blood, once and for all.
This is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barith, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flawn's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I have never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flan on Rise of Sun.
تمام. خب قرار ما تخت پادشاهی برید رو مستحکم کنیم. دشمناش رو بگیریم بکشیم. نایس. خب
Barith said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn about Thorstein.
خب تا اینجا کافیه. اینجا این پارت کافیه. تمومش میکنیم. اینجا میتونیم سواشی؟ نمیدونم چک میکنم. آره تا اینجا کافیه. این پارت رو همینجا تموم میکنم. ادامهش رو پارت بعدش رو فردا براتون آپلود میکنم که ببینیم به کجا میخواد بره داستانش چیه. امیدوارم که خوشتون اومده باشه. لایک، سابسکرایب، کامنت یادتون نره. دوست داشتین برای دوستاتون شیر کنید و همین دیگه. تا ویدیوی بعد مراقب خودتون باشید.